Coming up, Lodeiro gets his first goal for the Seattle Sounders and how the Rave Green can stop the Portland Timbers counterattack on the Quest Diagnostics Scouting Report. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the Quest Diagnostics Scouting Report. Good health starts with knowing. Here with Steve Zakuani, I'm Nick Firchau, and Steve, when the MLS schedule makers take a look at the 2016 schedule, no game bigger for the Seattle Sounders than the one looming this weekend against the Portland Timbers. Sunday at CenturyLink Field, 6:30 p.m. on FS1 or on local radio, Cairo 97.3 FM and El Rey 1360 AM. Not a bad time for this Cascadia Cup matchup if you're the Seattle Sounders. Unbeaten in their last three, and Lodeiro has played very well over those last three games. He's played a part in all 6 Seattle Sounders goals, and he got his first MLS goal last weekend in a win over Real Salt Lake. Take us through this goal. This guy is a playmaker, but he's also a finisher.
He is, and we mentioned it a couple weeks back on the scouting report that he's a player who's going to look to play the final pass, but not just that. In his debut against the Galaxy, we saw that he wants to also go to goal, and on Sunday, we saw that in full display. Clint Dempsey does really well here, getting the ball out wide, and what I like about this play is Joevin Jones. Joevin Jones doesn't touch the ball, but plays as big a part as anyone in making this goal happen. His overlapping run forces Tony Beltran to the side. Do I stay with Even Shits or do I follow Jones? He follows Joevin Jones. Space opens up for Even Shits. He plays a simple pass into Lodeiro, and the finish, no words can do it justice. It's top class. It's first class. It's in the top corner. Raimondo has no chance, and what a way to open your goal scoring account in front of your home fans with that kind of finish.
What a goal. Maybe the best goal we've seen from any Seattle Sounders player this year, and certainly the first goal for Lodeiro. Sounders fans hoping there are many more to come. Now, this will be his first ever matchup against the Portland Timbers coming up on Sunday, and not a bad time to play against the Timbers. They haven't been playing very well lately. Let's take a look at some of these stats surrounding the Timbers in 2016. You see 36 goals allowed here, Steve. That's tied for the second most in the Western Conference. They're 0-6-6 on the road. Just one of 4 teams in MLS without a road win in 12 games away from Providence Park this season. Second in MLS in team tackles, 519. The Sounders all the way down at 19th. That shows you that the Timbers are an aggressive team willing to take risks on the back line and in the defensive midfield. And most of all, Diego Chara, number 1 in MLS in fouls conceded, 3rd in MLS in tackles with 80. So a physical player who's been around the league for a long time. But Steve, one of the most important things about the Timbers in 2016, they are no longer a possession team like they were under Caleb Porter just a few years ago. They are 16th in MLS possession this season. They are a team that thrives on the counterattack, and they stuck it to the Sounders the last time they played. Take us through the 2 goals the Timbers scored against the Sounders last time out.
You know, 16th in MLS in possession would have been unthinkable 2-3 years ago under Caleb Porter. They'd average anywhere from 55% to 60% possession. Now it's a team built to play without the ball, and the Sounders found that out the hard way. You know, the goal that Diego Valeri scores, the first goal here for the Timbers, the Sounders have a couple of opportunities here to stop this. Valdez is kind of late for the clearance. It's over the top. Tyrone Mears misses the header. Lucas Moura takes it off the chest. And then a couple of tackles are missed here. Tyrone Mears, Osvaldo Alonso. Sounders just a step too slow. And when you do that against a counter-attacking team, you're going to pay. Milano carries the ball forward. It's a great pass into Valeri. Doesn't have to break stride. And the finish there is a top-class finish too by Diego Valeri. And that's what the Portland Timbers do now. And they did it again to the Sounders. Lucas Milano pretty much just sprints right down the heart of the Sounders defense there. And you have to have guys there who are willing to take a yellow card for the team. It's what you call a professional foul. You foul him, get the team to regroup and defend. No one does that. He's allowed to run all the way into the Sounders box, finds a simple pass to Fernando Adi, and there's the finish there. And that's how the Timbers play now. You can have the ball all game. We're going to defend, and the second we get a chance to get on the counter, Diego Valeri, Adi, Milano, Darlington Nagbe, these guys are built for counter-attacking. And for the Sounders to have a chance on Sunday, you have to get back and defend in position as soon as you lose the ball. The Timbers are most dangerous now when they don't have the ball.
Sounders knew that when they took on the Timbers last month, and they were unable to stop it in that 3-1 loss at Providence Park. We'll see if they can put a stop to the Timbers this time around on Sunday at CenturyLink Field. Kickoff 6:30 p.m. on national television, FS1, or as always on local radio, Cairo 97.3 FM or El Rey 1360 AM. For Steve Zakuani, I'm Nick Firchau. Thanks for watching the Scouting Report.